This is our man to watch. We have a incredibly fast heat for heat number 1, and will they set the time for the rest to chase? There's the big question. But it does mean those also in that heat know that if they are anywhere close to the leaders, they've got a very good chance of setting a time that is good enough to get them into the all-important semi-final. Now, every course is a different length. This one coming just shy of 500 meters. 497 it's being measured at. In the zone as they approach the start line, find their positions. It's Italy, Colombia, Spain, Guatemala, and the People's Republic of China. You can see the sun just catching faces of the athletes as it's starting to rise in the sky. Just to the north of Chengdu, the starter calls the athletes forwards. And they are away. It is an absolute jostle for that first corner. And Vincenzo, MAIORCA comfortably in that safe position. He finds his rhythm down the back straight, or I should say the back curve in this situation on this track. He's holding his line, tucked in neatly behind is Jhoan, TASCON, and now it is an absolute drive for that finish line. Colombian supporters cheering in the background here. TASCON, HOLGUIN getting his breath back as we await those final results, but that was our closest finish in the heat so far in this session, the first of the 3 heats for the men's competition in this one-lap event. Well, that confirms that Jhoan, TASCON, HOLGUIN 33.208, just pipping Vincenzo, MAIORCA. That was close indeed. The athletes congratulate each other. They will be quite confident they'll see themselves both. We quickly move on to heat number 2. They come thick and fast in this competition. The format is 3 heats of 5 men, 15 athletes. All the sprinters competing in all the sprint events at these World Games. And they're through to the semi-final, the fastest 8 times. So it is about the times of what you're watching here. The positions, not so much of an issue. Obviously, if you've got a fast heat, you could still finish 5th and make it through to the semi-final. It's not a position these athletes will be wanting to finish in, but just to give you a little bit of an idea, this is against each other, yet also against the clock. Ron Plakic from Germany, position number 2. Jeremy ULCUANGO from the ever-dominant Ecuador. South Americans so strong in the sport of speed skating. Colombia leading the way, but Ecuador following close behind. And away at first call from the starters' orders, and it is just Germany's Ron Plakic who gets the lead position going into that first top corner out of the starter's gun, and he will feel relaxed just having the lead down that back leg. It's taking the straight line and then in as close as they can on the final corner as it straightens up, opens up to this home straight. And a strong finish for Ricardo VERDUGO Campos, winning heat number 2 comfortably. Put himself in a comfortable position from the start and is ready to pounce on those final vital few meters. .77, so a little slower this heat. One plucklet each, just fading in those final few vital seconds of the race. You'll have a nervous wait to see the speed of this final heat, because that was not the quickest heat, heat number 2. Well, it'll all be decided after these last 5 athletes complete their 1 lap. 1 lap of this purpose-built track at the Chengdu Roller Sports Arena. And the 5 men just being led out by Jhoan, the Frenchman. See the Olympic rings on the top of Thomas Bohumski. So these nations are supported by their Olympic committees. And the World Games working closely alongside the IOC, seen as a Olympics in a sense for those sports that don't yet have a position or an event at the Olympic Games. And some sports have come through the World Games and are now competing on the Olympic stage. But this really is Olympic level, is world-class level for every sport at the World Games, and speed skating is absolutely demonstrating that here in Chengdu. The start lists are phenomenal. Well, Li Yang, Chinese Taipei, lining up in position number 2. And Singh Guman representing India. And you can see the sun is rising. Since we started, it's now fully on the face of all 5 starters. Oliver Grob, the Swissman, also in the sun on the inside. Referee just calling the athletes back to the start once more. I wasn't happy with something. Resetting and making sure that everyone is happy with their lineup. Oh, there's some jostling going on at the start here. The referees will be keeping a close eye on that. As positions are found. It is a strong start for Vincenzo. Remember, it's against the clock, so it's not just about being first across the line, especially in this 3rd and final heat. They know the times to beat and they know they're fast. Just time to glance over his shoulder. Ivan Sevilla takes the win. Is that enough? We'll have to wait and see. Well, I think there's a few upsets after the less than tidy start that we saw. Ivan Sevilla got himself out of trouble and managed to stay there. It's the first time we've seen that in these rounds. 33.622, so quicker than the winning time from heat number 2. But it was Oliver Thomas Grob who just a little left out of touch, finishing in 5th and over a second behind our winner. Well, here we have our top 8 men on the times. No surprises, Colombia at the top with Jhoan, TASCON, HOLGUIN, and Aranpal Singh Guman in that final heat we just saw. He has made it through into the top 8.